Hi everybody, Eugene here with Darkroom Software. In this quick video, we're going to learn about the brand new Sessions tab that was added to Darkroom Booth 2024. With this new tab, you have the option to view the status of jobs, go in and reprint or resend via SMS, email, event gallery, etc. Now, when you view it, it can be a little bit overwhelming because there's a lot of options and a lot of capabilities. So with just a little bit of information, this video will help you learn how to use the brand new Sessions tab to the best of its ability. So let's jump right in and get started. Okay, so here we are in my computer. Let's open up Darkroom Booth and we'll see that there's the new Sessions tab. First thing we'll do is kind of talk about the different things that display here. We have here's a print, and this is a video or a GIF file. We can see what was processed. So in this case, we had printing, email, sent to phone, added to a slideshow, uploaded to the event gallery, and Dropbox. On this one right here, it was just uploaded. It's just a video, so there's no print, and sent to phone. In this case right here, we can see that it was printed, mailed, but it did not send to the phone. And specifically on that one, I intentionally added an account, a Twilio account, which is not needed, but I did not set it up properly, so we'd get an error. So now that I've removed that Twilio account, we should be able to reprocess that job and resend it to my phone. So that will take us to the next area, and I'm going to just show you that real quick. This is how you would reprocess a errored job. We can go redo output, and I only have this one job selected, and I'm going to check the option for phone, and I'm going to go ahead and just leave all of those. I could just check the option, the errored one, and uncheck these, but as long as it meets this criteria and this criteria, it will reprocess that job. We'll get into that in just a moment a little bit deeper. So if I press redo, it should now resend, and you can see that that icon is now turned black, letting me know that it's sent. And if you listen, you should have been able to hear my phone buzz. Okay. So same thing here. If I want to reprocess this job, I can go to redo output, and in this case I'm going to just check event gallery, and that's the only one that erred. Redo, and you'll see this should turn to black, and it's resent. Now it's up to event gallery. So let's look at these options. If we right click right here, we have option to select all. These are just selection. So today's sessions, select all, Control A. Find recipient. So if I were looking for one that was sent to my email address, it would then select, and you can see it moved from this one because it didn't send to an email. It went to this one was selected. So and then I can go to find next, and it continue to the next one. Here's another email. If I do find next, it should skip a few, and there we are. So let's keep going down this list. Change recipient. So let's say instead of sending it to this email address, I want to go to a different email address. It would then update with that email address. Okay, so another thing we can do here is we've changed the recipient. We're down to change text. So if there's text that I wanted to replace, let's say this birthday party was actually on in May, I can tell it to find that text and replace it with this text. So we'll go ahead and try that out and see if it works. And you can see that it's updated, and it just applied to this one template because that was the only one selected. So if I wanted to apply to multiple templates, I would then select all and then do the same thing and change text and replace text. And now they'll all update with that correct text. Okay, so keep moving down. We have change email provider. If you had different email accounts, you can change from your whatever account it's sending from. Using Darkroom email, this really doesn't apply because you would just have that one. And same thing with change phone provider. If you're using your own Twilio account versus the Darkroom Twilio account, you can change between those two. But what we would suggest is using the Darkroom email server or Postmark if you're using your own, and then the Darkroom phone. So this is an option to redo today's sessions or redo output, and the difference is which ones are selected, or just the ones that were captured the same day. If you look right up here, you have very similar options. It's the same options you would get from right clicking. These are your selections, and then here's the redo today's and redo output. And then you also have view contact list, and that would show you the email addresses, and it should show phone numbers. In future versions, it will show the phone number is sent to. It's very similar to how the wrap-up tab contact list is generated. So one thing I didn't show, but if you didn't have internet, there wasn't necessarily an error, it was just incomplete. Instead of seeing a black icon or a red icon, you would see a gray icon, and that's where this option comes in right here, that you can, if it didn't have error but it just didn't finish, you can check all these options. And so if your printer wasn't connected, that would be in this case, and it will just process the incomplete. So once again, kind of think of this as criteria. It has to, if it's a print but you don't have anything checked here, then it's not meeting the criteria here. So if you have all of these checked but just have error checked here, it's only going to process, even though everything's checked here, it's only going to process what was errored. Now if you want to reprint, resend everything, check everything here, and then you can check complete or check all three, and it will just reprocess and reprint everything. So that's a quick dive into the Sessions tab new to Darkroom Booth 2024. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.